period poverty. That is the growing number of women who can't afford to manage their menstruation safely or effectively. The report found that 21% of women and people who menstruate in the UK struggle to buy enough period products, up from 12% in 2022. Of these, 60% had to prioritise buying food. And 37% used tissues or cotton wool instead of sanitary products, while others resorted to using socks or newspaper. And 41% of respondents said they kept their pads or tampons in longer, with 8% reusing them. Well, with me here is Natasha Burgess from ActionAid, who's the charity who commissioned this research. Just tell me a bit more, Natasha, about the research itself. Where were the people and the women that you talked to? Was it just in the UK? Or?
So, yeah, actually, if it's OK, I'd like to start by thanking you for getting us on, because right now, 300 million women across the world, including myself, are having their periods. And we don't talk about this anywhere as near as much as we should, right? This polling was UK. OK, so this was women and people who menstruate. But obviously, ActionAid is an international charity.
That's why I asked, OK.
Yeah. So I think what we found interesting and desperately sad is that the impact of the cost of living crisis is one that has meant that the number of women and people who menstruate who are struggling to afford sanitary products in the UK has doubled in the past 12 months alone, right? So we often talk about the cost of living crisis in terms of heating or eating, but not in terms of bleeding, right? And how we cover that. So women, as you have discussed, are improvising. They're being very resourceful, but that's dangerous. That's dangerous, right? Toxic shock syndrome, infections, which in worst case scenarios can lead to infertility.